treat. So you get a second mini video. I might make this a short. I don't know. I really don't want to do shorts. But anyways. So this afternoon I had words with the person, and it felt weird to be in that energy. And I don't want to say I acted outside of myself, which, I mean, this was honestly a long time coming. Um, I spoke of, bringing yourself back to grace. One second. So, anyways, this was a long time coming. And this nursing yourself back to grace. It's hard because I had to act outside of myself. Anger, frustration. Um, I don't let anyone. I try not to let anyone pull me outside of myself. I haven't had to operate in that energy against someone that I don't know. In God, I mean, I don't even remember the last time I had words with a stranger. Yeah, but I like to be I am a practice of what I preach, but it's hard. This feeling feels icky to me because, just I don't like feeling like I'm being poked at all. I am a firm believer in what goes around comes around, but when the goal is for them to try to make you retaliate and you refuse, and it's only so much that you can take, then what happens? I don't know. This is something I have been praying about, just talking out loud to my spirit guides or, whomever. I don't know who my manager is when it comes to these types of things. And I really I don't know. These are just one of them times where, like, hey, hello, can you hear me? Ancestors, like, I really don't want to have to fuck a person up, but I mean, ooh, and I felt it rise in me. I really did. I really did, but I'm too pretty for jail. And yeah, I am grateful that I have the mentality to not want to go to jail. Because if I didn't, yeah, more than likely I'd have some metal handcuffs right about now. So I am posting this just to say, here's one of them times where I don't have an answer. I don't know what's going on, what to do. I don't know at all. This is just my experiences. Um, but yeah, I had to take it above me, and it has been addressed 3 times today. So hopefully this is done. I can say that I am proud of myself because from the start, when I first addressed this, I conducted myself as normal. I'm not even gonna say in a way as normal. I don't seek to retaliate against people, be confrontational. I'm not about the cursing people out live, none of that. So this one moment, and I made sure that I let them know that you look at people like me and y'all expect one way, and I refuse. That's not me. We're portrayed in that light, and then the other person's always the victim. But in this situation, I don't claim to be no victim, but when I'm then told you more than once what's going on, and yet they comfortable doing this mess, I mean, who's messing with who? Who's the problem? And I feel like in this world, if people played their role as they should, we'd have less violence against another person. If you are a mediator, do your job correctly to mediate and alleviate the problem. I mean, I know we can't control people in this world, but if I'm coming to you 3 times, over 3 times, but let it have been me, the way I look, someone looks like me, things would be a whole lot different if I was the problem. If someone who looked like me was the problem. You know? So, yeah. And the person was like, "You look like a witch." And I was like, "Good, I'm glad." And after today, like, I don't seek to strike fear in nobody's heart. But after today, you realize I'm not one to fuck with. Because fuck your door. And fuck all the yelling. And fuck your hand in my face. I will get in your face. You think you playing, you're going to have a real problem on your hands when you have to see me. But yeah, so it's Halloween. I mean, and even if it wasn't Halloween, I know how I carry myself. I know how I look. I look in the mirror and check myself every day. I know how I look when I walk out the door. Everything about me is intentional. From my necklace to my headrest to my black on black. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I look like. And I was totally fine with that because trust me, had I been anybody else and was swayed by the B word, you'd have a mud hole in your face. Thank my ancestors and God that I am reformed, because my shadow side was like, go ahead and do this shit. But no, jail ain't for, okay, all right, okay, because my shadow side had a moment, but yeah, like, honestly, no, I don't condone violence and hitting and none of that. I just need to get this off my chest because the normal way of me addressing emotions that I really just don't like feeling or deal with right now I can't. So yeah, I am grateful for this outlet. I really and truly am, because if I didn't have it, I'd probably be somewhere melting, and not in a good way. But all right, once again, be responsible tonight. Did I stay in perfect peace and keep me in mind as I nurse myself back to my perfect peace.